I'd like to introduce you to the chef, my best friend, Nikki.
Thank you for coming here.
What do we have here?
To start, we have a grilled hanger steak on a bed of sautéed mushrooms, topped with a sauce vierge. And next we have duck confit ragout, hand-torn egg noodles. They are actually Dana's grandma's recipe that has been passed down through the family. They were cooked in duck broth. They are tossed with roasted vegetables.
Thank you very much, ladies.
Bon appetit. Thanks.
I like the look of the handmade noodles. There's something that evokes, you know, the grandmother in the kitchen.
The duck gives really nice flavor, the noodle dish.
This steak is very tasty and shockingly tender, this hanger steak. This is really good.
I really like this sauce vierge. The flavors are nice. They're briny, they're fresh, and it has a really nice crunchy texture.
This was layered on top of each other with the green. It looks really beautiful.
Finally, I'm getting to the French bistro, the cafe, the tavern. I get some flavors here from Mama.
For dessert, you will be having a apple and peach crumble. That's it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
The crumble has no crumb. It's so soggy throughout.
There's no rumble in the crumble.
Some of the dishes we've had here today, I think, work really, really well. The dishes that didn't work just feel like incomplete sentences to me. Dana and Nikki, congratulations for being able to open up a restaurant in just 24 hours.
It's obvious that you're aware of trends. You definitely show that you have a talent for decor. I'm going mad over these twigs with the lights hanging down. I think it's so cool. I'm going to steal it for an event. I love it.
My favorite dish was a noodle dish, and you really made that hanger steak as tender as I've ever had a hanger steak.
Thank you. I really would have liked to see that finesse in the graze portion. I feel like there's overwhelming flavor of lemon in every single dish. You know, why as a chef you would have such a homogeneous palette in one course.
This menu is very shareable. I think you should bring up the share portion, add a few more dishes, and make that more of the theme here, because that's what you like, and that really came across to me.
Dana, with you, I know you're nervous, but at least explain this menu. I mean, it's a very kind of unusual menu with the graze and how everything's lined up.
Thank you very much, ladies.
Thank you.
You doing okay?
I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Dana and I have to win this competition. We've put all our thought into this and our heart and our soul into this concept. We need to win. We need to show the people that we've been talking about what we wanted to do, that we can actually do it.
Coming up, I must decide which team is most ready to open up their own restaurant. And today, that winner is...
I don't know what's going to happen. Don't know where our futures are going to be. But we need to win this competition. It's life or death.
How was the night?
Ran some bumpy roads. How did you do?
It was slightly stressful. I'm nervous and I'm anxious. This is my passion and I need to make it happen.
Here we have an interesting battle of restaurants. The atmosphere in both of the restaurants was very well defined. The first restaurant, The Citizen. I mean, here we have gluten-free food from a chef who's only been cooking for 3 years with a pretty edgy decor. I think it's important to take into account what the diners have to say. Gluten-free restaurants are a very new aspect in dining and much needed.
The look of this restaurant, Citizen, was a bit weird, let's face it. I wouldn't say the food matched the decor at all, but we got some really good food and the place sort of worked.
When I first took a bite of the fried chicken that Fred cooked us, I forgot all about it being a gluten-free chicken. I think that dish was fantastic.
I think that what Marcus and Fred are creating is a restaurant with the potential to innovate, because they took food like avocado as a base for something that tasted like chocolate pudding with the purpose of being delicious.
Citizen could exist in the right neighborhood. They're looking to open a neighborhood restaurant for people who appreciate their lifestyle.
The only thing that concerns me is that they may not appeal to as big an audience as they would need to make that a successful business. So let's talk about the famished lamb. Here we have a comment. I really like the decor. It drew me to the restaurant. Another customer had to say, very solid, well-cooked food, great textures, but not particularly innovative.
Fortunately, the middle of this meal, the main course, was really well done. Grilled hanger steak with the sauce vierge, delightful.
Some dishes really showed potential the way the interior shows potential, but some dishes just showed a total lack of soul.
I kind of disagree a little bit. I really do think she has soul. I just think that Nikki is used to cooking at home.
There's something about this restaurant that I really like, but a lot of the food that we had here this evening at the Famished Lamb was just like a half-finished sentence.
They just kind of finessed the menu a little bit. They have a lot of potential to be a place that could last a very long time.
I appreciate your insight. You've given me a lot to think about. This won't be an easy decision. I want to congratulate you all. Opening a restaurant is much easier said than done, so you all deserve praise for your efforts. Marcus and Fred, at the Citizen, you took a lot of chances. Marcus, you made a bold statement with your industrial goth decor. However, the edgy design may turn away potential customers. Fred, you're a talented cook, and you created some dishes that were flavorful and well executed. Dana and Nikki, the dining room at the Famished Lamb made a great first impression. Dana, your creative vision was apparent, but your reserve detracted from the warmth of the restaurant. And Nikki, the main courses were delicious. However, some of your dishes fell short on execution and concept. To choose a winner on 24-Hour Restaurant Battle, I must decide which team is most ready to open up their own restaurant. And today, that winner is Marcus and Fred, the Citizen.
Yeah, we won.
The entire experience really has been overall a great experience. Even though we didn't take home the prize, the mission was still accomplished. We opened up a restaurant 24 hours.
Seeing our concept succeed, I think the future's looking bright. Finally.